Alright, so in this video I will explain the topic variations. Basically variation comprises on two important things. One is directly proportional and one is inversely proportional. What is the main difference between these two, directly and inversely? Let's take an example of directly proportional. Let's suppose that you buy a candy and one candy cost 10 rupees. Alright, one candy costs 10 rupees. How much it will be for 5 candies? So that means the rupees will be 50. Alright, so if you increase the number of candies, the price also increases, right? So that is called a directly proportional question, that when you increase one property and with respect to that increment other property also increases, so that is called directly proportional. Either both of them increases or both of them decreases. Alright, now let's take an example of inversely proportional. Let's suppose you have some men and you have some days. So there is a house built by 5 men in 10 days. Alright, 5 men are building a house in 10 days. If I reduce the number of persons to 3, what do you think? Number of days will be larger or they will be lesser? Of course it will be larger. Alright, because if 5 persons are doing a job in 10 days, if you reduce the number of persons, so that means they need more time to complete the house. So such type of questions are inversely proportional. In directly proportional question, you cross multiply the expressions, right? And inversely proportional, you need to multiply straight. So that means it will be equals to 5 into 10 equals to 3 times x, and x equals to 5 times the 50 divided by 3. So that is an example and that is an idea of what is directly and inversely proportional. Now how you are going to connect these two subtopics with our main topic, variations. So the questions of variations are in such a way that y is proportional to x. So further it is given that when y equals to 10, x equals to 2, find an equation of x and y, find the value of y when x equals to 5 and find the value of x when y equal to 15. You will experience such type of questions in your past papers. So first thing, how we are going to write the expression that y is proportional to x. Proportional means that now we are talking about directly proportional. So there are some steps that I am going to write it down here and you need to follow those steps to find out the solution. So the first step is you need to write this statement in mathematical form. So y is proportional to x. How we are going to write it down? We are going to write y is proportional to x. The sign here is basically the sign of proportionality. Alright. So first step is you need to write y proportional to x. Now it depends whether it's x, whether it's x square, whether it's x cube. Any variable here you will write as it is. Alright, the next step, you need to remove the sign of proportionality and remove it with equals to and a constant. That means now in my expression it will be y as it is, x as it is, but instead of proportionality we are going to apply equals to and a constant k. Now k is a constant and you need to find out the value of k first. For value of k, x and y, they must be known. And you can see that y is known and x is known. Alright, so I am going to place the values of x and y. It says when y is 10, k we don't know, but the value of x is 2. So k equals to 10 divided by 2 and k equals to 5. Alright, so you have the value of k as 5, we had find out with our these two steps. Now, in first part, it says that write an equation. So the equation we have is y equals to kx, this one, right? Now we have the value of k, so we need to put the value of k, so that is y equals to 5x, and that is your first part answer. For next part, it says that the value of y when x equals to 5. The equation we had find in the first part is y equals to 5x. Now, we have the value of x known here. So it will be y equals to 5 times x is what? X is 5. So y equals to 25. That is the answer For part C, again we have the equation y equals to 5x. Now it says find x when y equal to 15. So first, from this equation, I will make x the subject. It will be y upon 5 equals to x. The value of y is known, and that is 15 divided by 5 equals to x. So x is equals to 3, and that is your answer.